Welcome to Marino World Mining Expo and Conference. This is an event that we're in seafarers, ship owners, mining agents, and service providers gathered together to discuss issues and concerns of our Filipino seafarers. Today's first session cover upskilling, reskilling, and retention of seafarers amidst the decarbonization, AI, and digitalization challenges. Our keynote speaker is the ambassador of Royal Norwegian Embassy to the Philippines. He has approximately 20 years of experience working for the Foreign Service with previous assignments in Malaysia and Denmark. He has worked in a variety of foreign service roles, including legal affairs, UN affairs, export control, the Arctic Council, grant administration, and security. He holds a legal degree from the University of Oslo, and before to joining the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, he served as a police prosecutor and then as a deputy judge. Friends, colleagues in the maritime industry, our keynote speaker, His Excellency Christian Halaas Lyster, Royal Norwegian Ambassador to the Philippines.
Thank you, and a very, very good morning to everyone here today. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to this very special conference, the Marino World Mining Expo and Conference. Today, we gather to celebrate and reinforce a vital pillar of our enduring partnership, the maritime sector, which has been a cornerstone of the Norway-Philippine relationship for over 77 years. As we look back on this journey, I'm reminded how this collaboration has evolved. It all began in 1906 with the establishment of a Norwegian consulate here in Manila, driven by the shared interest in maritime affairs. And for those of you who do not know this, we became a fully independent country in 1905. And one of the main reasons why we split up with Sweden was because of maritime affairs. We wanted our own consulates because we needed consulates because of our ships and our seafarers. Over decades, our partnership has deepened. Formal diplomatic ties were established in 1948, and the Norwegian Embassy was established in 1967. And the creation of the Norwegian Training Center in 1990, the first maritime training center worldwide to be certified by the Norske Veritas, or DNV. These milestones exemplifies Norway's unwavering support and commitment to maritime excellence and to supporting and working with Filipino seafarers. Today, as we focus on the future, I want to emphasize the importance of upskilling and reskilling our maritime workforce in the context of shipping decarbonization. The industry is now at a very pivotal point, transitioning towards greener, more sustainable practices. Norway is actively exploring opportunities in green maritime technologies and innovative digital solutions that enhance efficiency and reduce emissions. Digitalization plays a crucial role in transformation. We're engaging with the Philippine authorities to develop joint ventures that upgrade shipping and logistics infrastructure, ensuring our workforce is equipped with the latest skills in maritime technology and sustainable practices. For example, our ongoing collaboration with the Philippines Port Authority on electric ferries illustrates this commitment. On November 4th, we will host the Norway-Philippines Electric Ferries event in Manila, showcasing cutting-edge Norwegian technology that is shaping the future of green shipping. Norway's leadership in electric ferry development, exemplified by the launch of MF Ampere in 2015, highlights how progressive policies, innovative technology, and Norway's unique geography create an ideal environment for sustainable maritime solutions. We're committed to sharing this expertise with the Philippines, fostering capacity building in clean energy maritime operations. Looking even further ahead, in April 2026, we will, together with the Norwegian Training Center and the Nordic Maritime Cyber Resilience Center, organize a conference and a workshop on cybersecurity in the maritime domain. An increasingly vital aspect as we digitalize and decarbonize our industry. We will invite all relevant stakeholders to participate, share knowledge, and collaborate on pioneering solutions. Our joint effort have already made significant strides, including our work on EMSA and STCW standards, and I would also like to acknowledge the dedicated contribution of the Department of Migrant Workers, the Department of Transportation, and the maritime industry in advancing seafarers' welfare and professional development. These initiatives are all essential for building a resilient, skilled maritime workforce prepared for the industry's green future. Furthermore, I'm proud to highlight the increasing participation of women in maritime. Nearly 500 female cadets and 233 female graduates from the Norwegian Shipowners Association's cadet program in the Philippines. Their presence not only enriches the industry, but also exemplifies inclusive growth and the importance of diverse talent in driving innovation and sustainability. For the ones who've heard me before, it makes perfect sense, business-wise, to include the entire workforce and not only 50%. So basically, if you look to the future, I would like to mention three things, because I can actually, I can't look into the future, but I'm pretty sure that this will be part of our future in maritime. We will see decarbonization, we will see even more digitalization, and we will see more female seafarers. So today's platform offers a vital possibility to address the challenges and the opportunities facing our industry. Central to this dialogue is the well-being and professional growth of our seafarers, the backbone of global shipping. By investing in upskilling and reskilling, especially in the green technologies and digital systems, we ensure a sustainable and competitive maritime sector. In closing, I thank everyone here for your dedication to strengthening this vital partnership. I look forward to the future. I see opportunities, not challenges, for the maritime sector. Together, we can build on our shared successes, equipping our industry with the skills and innovation needed for a cleaner, greener, more resilient future. Thank you all very much.
Different, the Ambassador of Norway, and ASEC, good morning. Good morning, esteemed guests, fellow maritime leaders, and most especially our modern day heroes, the Filipino seafarers. We stand here today at the Manning Expo 2025, united by a singular powerful vision to shape the future of Filipino seafarers for sustainable shipping. The theme is more than just a tagline, it is a call of action. The global maritime industry is at a pivotal moment, and our workforce, our greatest asset, is at the very heart of this transformation. For decades, the maritime industry has been the silent engine of global trade, carrying 90% of the world's goods. But our reliance on traditional fossil fuels has put us at a crossroads. The International Maritime Organization's ambitious targets are not just regulatory mandates, they are a clear and ardent call to action. This transition is a monumental technological and logistical undertaking, but I want to focus on what I believe is the single most important factor for success: the human elements. The transition to a decarbonized future is not a distant concept. It is here. The International Maritime Organization, or IMO, ambitious targets means a monumental shift away from fossil fuels. This presents a challenge, but more importantly, a tremendous opportunity for us. The future of shipping will be powered by new technologies and alternative fuels, from LNG and methanol to hydrogen and ammonia. These zero and near zero emission vessels requires a new kind of expertise. As the world's leading supplier of maritime labor, the Philippines must lead the way in training and certifying our seafarers in these emerging technologies. The recent partnership between Marino, ITF, and other global organizations develop and test new training frameworks are a testament to our commitment to a just transition, ensuring that no seafarer is left behind in this green revolution. The ships of tomorrow will not run on heavy fuel oil. They will be powered by a new generation of fuels, each with its own unique properties, promises, and perils. To navigate this new era, we must understand the landscape of future fuels. First, let's talk about liquefied natural gas, or LNG. For many, LNG is the bridge fuel to decarbonization. It's cleaner than traditional fuels, with a significant reduction in sulfur and nitrogen oxides. But it is not without its challenges. The primary concern is methane slip. The unintended release of methane, a potent greenhouse gas. For our seafarers, this means a shift in expertise from handling simple liquid to managing a highly volatile cryogenic substance. We need skills in handling extreme temperatures, advanced bunkering procedures, and new safety protocols. Next, we have methanol and ammonia. These are true game changers. Methanol is a liquid fuel that can be produced from renewable sources, making it viable pathway to carbon neutrality. But its low flash point and toxic nature demands an entirely new level of crew awareness and training. We are talking about strict handling procedures, advanced firefighting and prevention, and a profound understanding of its chemical properties. Ammonia is an ultimate prize for zero carbon shipping. It contains no carbon, so its combustion produces no CO2. However, the toxicity of ammonia is a significant concern, requiring robust safety systems and personnel trained to a level akin to handling hazardous materials. Its corrosive nature also demands new engineering and maintenance skills for onboard systems. Finally, there is hydrogen, the ultimate zero carbon fuel. Its low energy density and needs for cryogenic storage presents a major logistical challenge, but it represents future free from emission. And let's not forget biofuels, which offer a drop-in solution that require a sustainable and escapable supply chain. Each of these fuels, from LNG to hydrogen, is a leap into the unknown. They each carry different risks and requires fundamentally different skill sets. This is where we must act. We cannot simply expect our seafarers to adapt. We must empower them to bring us to the core of my message today. Upskilling and re-skilling. We need to move beyond a reactive approach and adopt a proactive strategy. The upskilling and re-skilling of our maritime workforce must be the first and most critical investment we make. This means reimagining technical training. Our training academies must integrate cryogenic handling, advanced chemical safety, and specialized maintenance for new engine types into their core curricula. Our crews need to know how to manage the new risks inherent to these fuels. Integrating digital and automation skills. The new vessel will be smart vessels. The crew will be responsible for complex digital systems that monitor fuel consumptions, safety parameters, and engine performance. Proficiency in data analysis and automation will become as crucial as traditional seamanship. A new safety culture this is the safety of an ammonia-powered vessel is not the same as a conventional tanker. We must foster a culture that prioritizes and invests in new fuel-specific safety protocols. With regular drills and comprehensive emergency response training, the lives of our crew depend on it. This is a collective challenge. It requires a collaboration between shipping companies, training centers, regulators, and technology providers. We must invest in a global framework for certification that is standardized and recognized. We must create accessible pathways for our existing seafarers who transition smoothly into these new roles. The future of shipping is green. The vessels will be smarter, cleaner, and more efficient, But the soul of our industry, the human element, must be ready to meet this challenge. Let us not be a bottleneck to progress. Let us be the catalyst. Let us commit today to investing in the people who will pilot us to a sustainable future. Thank you for your vision and commitment. As you enjoy the rest of the convention, remember that the future of this entire industry isn't in the keynote. It's in the shared purpose and bold ideas you bring to your work every single day. For our modern day heroes, come seas and following sea.
Ambassador Christian Halaas Lyster, our distinguished colleagues from the government, stakeholders, ship owners, industry partners, guests, and of course to our seafarers, again, a pleasant morning to all. On behalf of the Secretary of the Department of Labor and Employment, Secretary Bienvenido Laguesma, we would like to thank Marino World for inviting us and congratulations on your 20th anniversary. I stand here not only as a representative of the department, but also as someone who recognizes the significant contribution of our seafarers. We're not just talking about a workforce. We're talking about the great workers who are among the major contributors to the global trade and the maritime industry. As he claimed, the Philippines is the undisputed manning capital of the world, which has earned global respect as among the most protected and skilled seafaring nations. The event's theme, Shaping the Future of Filipino Seafarers for Sustainable Shipping, draws us back to our commitment to protect and uphold our seafarers' rights and welfare, of government-driven initiatives towards sustainability that remain human-centered for our seafarers. Given the world's dependence on Filipino seafarers, the more relevant it is upon us to advance the protection of the rights and welfare of all seafarers. We should be the ones leading this advocacy. And for the department, the department continues its efforts to fulfill its obligations, particularly in ensuring that policies issued are replete with provisions that advance workers' welfare and are responsive to their needs, even during times of disputes. This is why the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers matters. More than a year ago, Republic Act 12021, through Republic Act 12021, we committed to safeguarding the rights and welfare of our seafarers. Today, we focus on Rule 11, which established a fair, accessible, and responsive system of dispute resolution. It provided a clear mechanism that seafarers can turn to when conflicts arise, whether it is unpaid salary, contract issue, or dismissal. We are 1 year in, so how are we doing? Let me just share some data. From October 2024 to July 2025, a total of 1,069 cases were filed under voluntary arbitration. These are handled by the National Conciliation Mediation Board, or NCMB. Let me break it down. 814 cases came in through direct submission, 57 by notice to arbitrate, 24 through SENA request for assistance, and 174 under the SENA request for technical assistance. Out of all those, 872 cases were already resolved. 834 were settled, with both sides reaching an amicable settlement. 38 were decided through arbitration when settlement was not possible, and only 9 cases were withdrawn. On the monetary side, a total of over 2 billion in awards was granted. That includes 2 billion through direct submissions, over 54 million through arbitration settlements, 4.8 million under SENA RFA, and 7.7 million from one case decided under SENA RTA. I would like also to share that in our regional office in Region 9, one case alone resulted in a grant of 3.4 million to a seafarer, one seafarer.
And the department hopes that this substantial amount will be able to really help families recover, rebuild, and move forward. We may consider this a success, but challenges like the mentioned disputes still do happen in workplaces, and even seafaring is no exception. In an ideal world, it would be better if labor disputes would really be resolved at plant level without need of government intervention. But what truly matters is how disputes are addressed and what is being done to prevent them from happening again. It's not just the existence of a legal framework, but one that is accessible, not complicated, a simpler process, so that justice could be swiftly delivered. A Filipino seafarer who is thousands of miles away from home should not go through endless suits just to have his grievance heard. The Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers and its IRR ensure that the process is fast, fair, inclusive, and accessible wherever the seafarers are. This policy development will not be successful without the compliance and cooperation of our employers and manning agencies. This reminds us of the vital role of tripartism. The government, seafarers and their unions, management must come together and fully cooperate in any endeavor that advances the maritime sector. This is a whole-of-nation approach. With our concerted and collaborative efforts, we hope to sustain the Philippines' position in the global maritime industry by establishing fair, efficient, resilient, and internationally credible seafaring framework. The Magna Carta as a whole is not just about passing a law. It affirms that the Filipino at sea is never alone. It will reach even the furthest port. So the government stands firm in protecting, empowering, and fighting for our maritime seafarers. The challenge, however, does not end here. As the industry adopts more advanced technologies, faces growing challenges from climate change, and hurdles the increasing complexity of the maritime industry, we strive to work harder in the government. We aspire not only to ensure safer seas but also to bring assurance and comfort to every seafarer that when they return home, they come back to a government that they can truly rely on. Again, let us be together, government, industry, and workers, in building grievance systems that are accessible, transparent, fair, timely, and trusted. Ang DOLE po ay maaasahan ninyo na gagampanan ng matapat at mabilis ang serbisyo para sa ating Filipino seafarers. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po ang Marinong Pilipino. Mabuhay po ang bagong Pilipinas.